Hello and welcome back to Forge by Geeks. Today we've got our friend Jeremy over, and Rico will be joining us as well. And we're going to be trying a new game that Jeremy got in a couple weeks ago called The... Just kind of a learn how to play, see how it plays, stuff like that. Unfortunately, we won't be using one of the cool features of this game, which is you can kind of pack it up as is where you are in the game.
Well, we can show it off, though.
Yeah, we'll show that off. But we're not going to actually use that going forward. This is a one-off game stream. If we like the game, we're thinking about picking up a copy for ourselves, either through eBay or through their next reprint Kickstarter, which they're already talking about. And then we'll actually try to play through it for real. But this will not be an ongoing series or anything like that, like a few of our others. This is just a one-off for now to kind of see what the game's like and see if we enjoy it. Jeremy, why don't you give a brief... What is this game?
So this is a exploration, adventure, long-form game. What you're talking about packing up in the box is there's a save system where essentially you stack up all the cards, put it back in the box, and it's really easy to unstack and continue later.
Mm.
They actually encourage you to do that because certain events reset when you do that, and there are things that you need, such as hunting. And things along those lines. So probably the best thing to do would be to read this clue card.
Oh, put it on and read it off.
Okay. Since you returned from that expedition, the vision of a strange, gloomy idol that seems to be calling you has been haunting your nights. The piercing cries of a few seagulls pull you out of a deep slumber. They sound so strange, as though they were laughing. You try your best to understand. Where on earth are you? How did you end up in this place? Your memories are clouded, and you seem unable to remember. While sifting through your journal, you come across a handwritten sheet upon which something that looks like a root has been drawn, along with several statues. As it so happens, one of the statues looks exactly like the idol from your restless dreams. And this is the clue.
I don't know. They sound like they're laughing. Or sure it's not mine.
Oh, that's horrible.
Essentially, you are an explorer who was cursed on a previous expedition to this island, and now you are drawn back to the island in an attempt to remove the curse.
Now, a full game of this, you were saying earlier, pre-stream, takes about 20 hours for at least the first curse.
20 to 30.
And the base game comes with 4 of them, and there's 2 with the expansion if you happen to get that.
And there's 2 more with the expansions.
Okay, how many characters are there to choose from?
7, I believe, and the game maxes out at 4 players.
Okay, and do all 7 come with the base game, or was any of those in the expansion?
All 7 came with the base game.
Okay, so for the purpose of this, I'm going to be playing Mary Kingsley. She kind of ran into some cannibals and learned fishing and stuff from them. So that should be exciting. Don't know much about how the skills and stuff work. That's part of, apparently, the game is learning some of that and learning your characters and what they're capable of. So that should be interesting. What do you got, Nicole?
I have Keelan McCluskey, and she had a bad husband.
How about you, Rico?
I'm playing some French explorer. Can't pronounce his last name, but his first name is Ferdinand. And he's been on several expeditions, and he seems to be the sole survivor of most of them. So other people that go on expedition with them are kind of weary of him.
Weren't you saying something about cannibals earlier?
That's just my personal theory.
And I am Howard P. Lovecraft. You may have heard of him. Shocked by his father's dementia and committal to a mental institution, Howard took refuge in reading and writing poems at a very young age. At just 17, despite his frail appearance and poor health, he was offered to assist an eccentric and influential editor at the Providence Journal in covering the first expedition to the Seventh Continent. This memorable experience would undoubtedly impact his future literary works.
Okay, so we're all going to go insane on this, I'm gathering.
Yes.
Okay, so it does include some standees that you can use for the tokens, but for the purpose of what we're playing today, we're just laying them all flat so that they're viewable to the people on the stream.
Do you want to show the minis?
Oh, there's minis as well.
Yeah.
There's actual cutout for the standees. You can turn that the right way.
And then there's also some, it's a little hard to see, but there's some minis and stuff in here that you can
Yeah,
utilize.
you can't see that worth a damn through those.
Yeah, I don't want to pop that open.
No.
Okay. right.
But there's a few other little components that are nifty and look cool. But
You just want to show the boxes of cards?
Oh,
Show
yeah.
people how much you're actually getting in this game?
You're getting,
Oh,
yeah, bring that into the camera, a few cards.
yeah, you get a lot of crap in this game.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
And then that's not including some of the dice, the minis, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this game is definitely loaded to the bear, as it were.
Yeah, it's a heavy box for sure.
Yeah, like, seriously. So we found out just this week that our game is going to weigh about 10 pounds for Defense Grid, and I think this tiny little box weighs almost as much as our game. So it's definitely...
There's a lot of card stock in there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
of
there
card
is.
stock.
Now, I find it interesting that they're all the custom square cards. So this should be interesting. Okay, so...
Well, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense for a map.
yeah, good
Map
point.
revealing.
Yeah, if
thing.
you did a cards that lay out weird, you could do it, but
you know,
it looks
you know,
better this way.
an actual square is better.
So we all play simultaneously, kind of. It's like the players as a group, we identify somebody to go each round. And every time you have this deck here, which is basically your timer. It's these blue cards. And as you go through, this deck keeps ticking down. There's curses or something in that deck, and when the deck runs out, you have this discard pile thing here that will be building up, and apparently that becomes your new timer, but if you find a curse in there, you die.
Yes.
So...
And that deck is technically called the action deck?
I believe so.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
Okay, so... we can kind of go in any order we want as many times as we want. Is my understanding, correct me if I'm
Yes.
wrong. It's just until this wonderful little deck here runs out. So
Right.
I'm just going to put this...
Okie dokie.
No, it doesn't really show.
Eh,
Never mind.
Whatever.
Okay, never mind. But I'll let you know if that deck starts getting low. It probably won't, given that we're not playing a full
I think
game
we'll
session.
probably see because the discard pile will
Yes.
get really large.
Oh, yeah, that'd help.
You can probably put the discard pile back in camera.
Yeah, we can do that right here.
There we
That'll
go.
work.
Perfect.
Whee! Okay, it also comes with these fancy little cheat sheet cards. Kind of like it overall. Not having played the game, I don't know if it's actually going to be useful. Many times they're not, but I really like them when games include high detail like this for each player with all the iconography and everything, so we're not passing around the manual constantly.
Yes.
Man, it is so weird to see the desync between Mixer and Twitch.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, we are, thank you as always to our patrons on Patreon. It's only as low as $1 per month. It really helps us. It'll mostly go towards this painting of Kingdom Death Monster minis right now, but everything's appreciated. In addition, we're streaming on top of being on Twitch. We're also on Mixer if you want to watch us more live. It's about 8 seconds less delay.
Okay.
Okay, we're good to go.
We've all woken up on the island. I'm going to go ahead and read what is on the back of this card. Most
Go right ahead.
cards have text on the back. Thick columns of yellowish smoke rise up from cracks in the volcanic rock. To the east, the peaks of a rocky cliff look down, mocking the ocean below. Okay, so yes, there's the cliffs right there.
Okay.
So we have a few options. We can explore either to the north or to the west, or we can go check out the cliffs, and that would take 1 energy to do.
Okay, so for people viewing on the stream, the blue diamonds are your energy cost. That's how many cards you are required to draw from that little timer deck, the action deck.
Barring modifiers.
Yep, and then there's a plus on there, which means that you can draw more if you want to. The gold star is how many successes you have to earn from your draws. So that's something we'll be learning more about as we go. But for example, if we do the explore here, it'll cost 1 energy, but you don't need any successes. But then there's some end result of taking a card bearing that number, so we get an 005. Likewise, though, to go to these costs no energy and doesn't require any successes.
To explore them costs no energy.
Yes.
To move into those spaces once they're explored does cost energy.
And the movement cost is what's in the lower corner here.
Yes.
Okay.
So all of us have special ability that allows us to move if there's already somebody there, or if there's a fire there, you can move at no cost.
Or minus 1.
minus
Or minus 1 cost, but this
Yeah.
is, different terrain presumably has different costs. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
moving from here.
So what she was talking about was here on all of our cards we have basically the same identical thing.
Well, since we've got a full, fresh action deck, why don't we just spend it now?
Okay.
Go
So
well.
first we decide who is going to take the first action.
He's good with cannibals. I say we send him.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it.
So what are we doing? Are we exploring?
No,
or-
I think he wants to go explore
Let's
this
go
since
check
we're
out
here.
the cliff. All right, I'll take
Yep.
out number 5. So before we do that, we have to reveal the top card of the deck.
Okay. Now, only one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Walter, perfect. Water knows the way. So this is a special character action card. Once you reveal the cards for an action, you may take one of them into your hand and discard the others.
Ooh.
And if it is a character-specific card like this one, only that character can take it. So
And it happens to be for the character that's went exploring.
though
luckily.
all of us were there at the time, so we could have
So
theoretically
don't we have to?
participated.
Yeah.
yes,
don't-
we should.
We
That's,
should decide who's actually partaking in the
yes,
exploration.
I've only played this solo, so I'm not used to that stuff.
Ah.
It doesn't matter this time, but we'll do it better. We'll do better on
Okay,
that
so
next time.
what's the benefits and negatives of partaking?
So, if this, for example, had been one of your cards and
Mhm.
you had participated in the action, you would have the option of taking it.
Okay.
I would have the option to give it to you.
That's more appropriate, yeah.
Yes.
So if 2 skill cards come up,
hmm
it's the deciding player.
Right. Right. The active
it out,
player
yeah.
decides.
And we're going to have a guaranteed success because there was no success requirement.
right.
So we might as well all have gone.
Right.
But there may be negative consequences, right? As part of the, like, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a success, but theoretically speaking, there could be negative consequences as part of the success, right?
Not necessarily. I don't think so. There are no negative consequences in the action deck.
Okay.
But this isn't the action deck, right?
No, there may be 5 may be a negative consequence.
Yeah,
So you don't know until you explore it.
yeah.
But this is the only way to get cards into your hand is to actually spend energy doing things. So
Okay.
I will go ahead and pass this over.
Woohoo!
I mean,
Okay.
I presume you want it, given you have nothing in your hand.
And now,
Yes.
because he did that, he has the consequence of 005,
005, which I have right here.
which, according to this, basically just says, take the card bearing this number from the adventure deck, green by default, gold if only no green card available.
Right. And it says, you stand before a nearly 50-foot high rocky peak. And it goes right here.
Ah, okay.
So there is a climb action available that costs at least 1 energy and requires 2 successes.
Ooh. And is the 26 and discard this only if successful?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because that's in the,
The
white.
text in the black box
and
is what
then-
happens if you fail.
You fall to the unforgiving stony ground below. Each character involved takes a 1-0. Ooh, that sounds bad.
hmm
So we would have to move there?
You would attempt to move there.
This
correct?
is when a card is attached by an arrow like this, it's considered to be part of the current
Okay.
environment.
Oh,
So you
and that
don't-
has this symbol. This action has already been performed and may not be taken again.
Right.
Okay.
So we
Pro.
can't do 005 again because we've already done it.
Oh, okay.
Right. But this is considered to be part of the Turian card that we're in.
Ah.
So we don't move to that one.
Okay.
So does that mean to move off of it, we have to get successes, or
So
how's
what
that
it
work?
means is if you want to climb up and see what 026 is, you got to pay the energy and
Okay,
get the
gotcha.
successes.
But you need 2 successes, which there's a nice little handy chart in the manual
Hmm.
that tells you your probability of success based on the difficulty.
You are not likely to get 2 successes with just 1 card.
Yeah, you would probably need, what, 3 or 4?
So,
2 cards would give you 45%.
Give me that for a sec.
Approximately.
so we presumably want, like, a rope or
Yes.
something
Having
that
a
would
rope-
help.
So
Having
this
a
is
rope
what
would
we're
help.
looking. Oh, because ropes would give you a plus to climbing, probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we can just come back here later and do
Yes.
this.
Okay.
With a 2-star requirement, I think that's a return to.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. So I guess we ought to probably explore one of the other locations, either 7 or 9.
Yes.
You know, which, so,
I'll try 9.
okay.
Now people could come with me to explore. How does this work?
Let me. So I'm just gonna make a decision and say that the explore is an action and the resolution on the other side is a separate action.
Okay.
I will say that probably the active player who flips the card, if it's a mandatory action, they have to be the active player for that action, but
Mhm.
people can join in.
Hi, Pumji.
So I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to say that's the way we play it because it seems reasonable.
Okay, so the explorer is just, it doesn't really take anything, and then other people can join for the other one.
Right.
Yeah, we could theoretically, because this is an action, we could draw out of the deck if we wanted to for some particular reason, but
Right.
since we don't need any successes and it'd be draining our energy, we probably
Right.
don't want to do that.
Right.
Okay, so I will just flip that. So this is a spider bite. Your calf is itching uncomfortably. Examining it, you notice a nasty red spot. You must have been bitten by a spider, and you can only hope it has not laid eggs under your skin. Oh, this is like Kingdom Death.
Yeah.
Only the active player is forced to take the following action. Okay, that implies to me that multiple people could have gone.
Right.
So we should have decided multiple people doing this initial search first.
Yeah, I would concur.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a medical 0+2.
And the red border means that it is mandatory. You must do it now.
Yes. An action that all involved characters and only them must take. So that's me. So what would be the downside of banishing this? One less path to go?
If you banish it, then you just put the train card there. The way that I interpret this is that there's no negative consequence either way. It's just that if you're successful, this could come up again. I don't know. I think this is the introductory area, so they're being a little nice.
Oh, okay. And that symbol in the upper right corner means once it has been resolved, discard this exploration card and replace it with an adventure card that belongs here.
Yeah.
So what would be an adventure card that belongs here?
Well, we'll find out once we resolve it.
009.
Oh, that's the 009. Okay. So,
I would say let it go.
yeah, because there's no real negative.
Yeah.
So I possibly get some eggs under my skin?
I have not seen any consequence from this card when I played it
Okay.
before. So
Okay, so we just let this go and it gets banished. That means return box. So.
banished means it's out of the game.
Okay.
So we will never see it again.
Oh, but if you beat it, that might be an easier card to encounter again later.
Correct.
Okay.
You're
Well, the banished cards go back in after you finish the game, but they will not return in this
session.
in this playthrough.
Okay.
So now
So once you get to a save state, they come back.
Nope. Even with the save state.
It's for the next curse.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So there's the past, which is where you discard things, and then there's banished.
But that might be an easy one. Do we want to give it a shot then?
I was about to say, if we give it an easier shot,
I
if we
would-
beat it, we can roll it back into our deck
Mm,
to get something easier.
I don't think it's worth the energy for it.
We don't really have anything to help, though, and it's a
Yeah.
2. It'd be like, why not just go do
No,
this for the same
gotcha.
challenge?
Save your energy.
Okay.
All right, 009. The ground is totally barren here. In fact, the only vegetation among your surroundings are clumps of red seaweed clinging to the rocks. Plumes of yellowish smoke spurt from the ground from time to time, swirling around a dead seagull.
Okay. Oh, that's on the back.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's some story text on the back, and then it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that links up. Oh, that's interesting. That
Mhm.
actually draws a map.
Yeah.
It does.
That's
Or,
kind of
yeah,
cool.
We're making the island.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not actually there. We're still in our current location, so we could explore to the north, or we could spend
Holy
an energy
crap.
to move there.
That is a lot
Yeah.
of stuff to do.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. What do you guys think? I got eggs in my legs.
Well,
So
let's explore north to see what our other option is.
who wants to go?
What is your skill card allow you to do?
I have no idea.
All right. It's that allows you to essentially for no energy travel to an explored location.
But I have to discard
Oh,
that.
pull your
But you
arm
have
in
to
a little
but
bit
you
off
have
the
to
green
discard
screen.
it. Yeah. So if you're on a location that takes 4 energy to move from, this would allow you to just
Okay.
go.
So hang on to it.
Hang on to that.
Okay, cool.
I will-
Is it a one use?
Yes, it
yes,
says discard
I can
this.
Discard.
So who wants to
let
go-
you guys figure out what you want to do?
Who wants to look up north?
I can look up north.
I can join you.
Don't matter. It's free, right?
Well, no, we might get another challenge like that last one,
Yeah.
like the spider eggs.
Yeah, find out.
Okay, me and you go?
Yeah.
Okay. Lunch. A plump seagull is hopping around just a few yards from you. If you are a vegetarian, just ignore it. Okay, we have 2 options, it looks like.
You can either hunt, or you can just ignore it and discard it. So this is a permanent event, meaning that it stays there until it's resolved. Since it is not mandatory, we can come back with a different group of people.
Oh,
we might want to do, because you said hunting gets cards back. I
Hunting
think?
gets you food, which allows you to get cards back.
Okay, so there's no penalty for doing it right now when we don't have any cards in the discard pile, because we'd just be getting food, which we might be able to use later.
Yes, and someone would have to put that into their inventory, which is limited.
Okay.
now there's the lock symbol, though. Players must draw the exact number of cards indicate by action. So we'd only get one card, and you need 2 successes.
Yeah, so
Right.
we'd want
So-
some sort of tool.
Yeah, so like a bow or a gun or something.
Something that'll help us with hunting.
So let's
Right.
not go there.
Yeah. Okay, so moving over here, each person that moves, is that each person that moves?
Just the active player. It's
Oh,
Yeah,
so we can all move
some-
as a group if
yes,
we wanted.
Yes.
So do we all want to move in there?
Well, we can't go south, so we might as well go west.
Okay, so we'll all move. Who wants to be the active? Jerem,
Yeah.
you be the
All right,
active.
I'll be the active.
You haven't done anything.
So the revealed card is Learn by Doing. You may discard this during the cost step of an action you are involved in order to apply the following effect: -3 energy cost.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So I can go ahead and take that into my hand.
Very nice.
I'll just put it there.
And now you have a limit of 2 of those,
I have a
because we're
limit of
playing
2.
4 players.
Yes.
That varies based on the number of players.
So we've all moved to the new location, and so now we put out new exploration cards where the arrows are, so to the west and south.
How do you know to the west and south?
'Cause
Or-
the arrows.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, and those are always basically free to explore.
I imagine that there are some regions where it costs energy, but again,
Okay.
this is the starting island.
So what can we do here?
We can do a spot observe. It requires you to take at least 1 card. No successes required. We can also do a search examine. Doesn't require taking any cards and no successes. Or you can explore the other 2 spots.
What's the resource here?
This is stone.
Okay.
I'll try a spot observe, because
Okay.
that's my strong suit, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Does anybody
No,
wish to join?
this is him, remember?
No, you're screwed.
Yeah. So anybody,
I'll join.
you'll join?
For something like this, I mean, we could all,
What? It's no cost, right?
yeah.
Oh, there's no chance of failure.
Yeah,
so
so
let's
we
all
might as
join.
well-
We could all
jump
join,
in.
and then if it's a
Yeah.
special character card,
Okay,
that person
so I
can
get
it.
1 card.
Yep.
Okay. So the 1 card is War Paint. So what does that mean?
So is that yes? So this is an idea, meaning that we don't have it. We've just had the inspiration to. I know I could make a thing, and once it's crafted, it gives you help on combat, hunting, and stealth.
Oh,
So how do we craft it?
And this is an aggressiveness stealth card, which suits you
Yeah.
in general.
yeah,
Right.
because you need that. And then what's this top bit?
So that is the cost for crafting.
Oh, so it costs 1 leaf thing
Well, it costs one.
or a point.
Energy.
It costs 1 energy to create, or if you're on
Foliage.
a terrain card with a leaf resource,
It's free
then it's free.
in this case. Okay, I'm going to pass this to Rico
So this would go in my inventory, even though it's an idea.
That
or
goes
my
into your
hand?
it goes into your hand.
Got-
because it's still the blue symbol. It's still that.
All right. So
It's-
until I craft it,
It's still in your
So
head.
you're full on hand right now.
correct.
Yes,
Okay, and we get 34 off of that.
34. Okay. I will look up 34.
Okay. Okay, so bright red seaweed is clinging tightly to the rock. Perhaps it is edible. You tear a piece of seaweed and give it a taste. As soon as your tongue starts to tingle,
Did you? Yes. Okay.
As soon as your tongue starts to tingle, you spit it out immediately. However, its flexible and strong stem might prove useful. Immediately after this is revealed, take 29. Okay, red seaweed. So this is an inventory item or something.
This goes into your satchel.
Oh, okay. The stem of this red seaweed is both flexible and strong. It could easily be crafted into some nice cordage or as a component in other equipment. When the seaweed can be seen on your terrain card, you have the vine resource.
Yes. For example, there's some seaweed there. So while we're on this terrain card, we now
Have access to vines.
have access to vines.
Oh, because that's the... Oh!
So now things that we would craft that would require vines are cheaper.
at this location.
At this location. Or any location that has the red seaweed on it.
Okay.
That just can go under the satchel.
Okay, so that goes in the satchel. I'll just, for right now, until we run out of room, I'll just place the satchel with these lined up next to it.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then this, I think, goes here
it
because
stays
it's
up
got
there.
the arrow.
Oh, okay. There we go. That was easy.
Okay.
So what else can we do here?
Search, examine, and it's free, so all of us shall go. Nicole, you want to give it a shot?
Sure.
Okay.
So, search, examine, it's free, so... No!
No, it's free.
Free!
Free.
Oh, right.
You don't have to draw that.
Okay.
13.
There you go. Think other side first.
There's nothing on it.
Okay.
You walk towards the dead seagull. When you are just a few feet from it, a gout of steam spurts from the ground. Swiftly jumping aside, you manage to avoid getting burned. You may not be that lucky next time. Take 1003 card.
So some of these have multiples?
The active player may discard one card with the keyword skill from their hand or inventory to take one additional 003 card. I don't have one, so.
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah. An experience from your previous expedition comes to mind. Daniel M., the team's anthropologist, taught you that the prehistoric man's wisdom teeth were designed to replace their molars as they were eroded by the intense chewing of raw meat. Experience point. Tip. Eating cooked food enables you to regain far more cards than raw food. Remember to make fire. When you need to spend experience points, return this to spend 1. So this looks like it goes in the satchel.
Yep.
And then this is banished.
Yeah, banished.
Woohoo! Look at us go.
Yeah, we got experience.
So anyone can use that experience point in the satchel, or how
Yes,
does
the satchel
work?
is everybody's. You use experience points to buy advanced actions, which go into the action deck, so it doesn't. It's communal.
I don't know if that's on the monitor. No, it's not. It's not on the camera. Okay.
Well, there's some, it looks like the green screen has some issues.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I'll fix that.
Yeah, look at my hand's been cut in half by
a
a
line.
ghostly figure.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'll fix that quick. Continue.
Okay, so we can explore to the west or to the south.
We need to find some foliage so I can make this stuff. So
I guess south.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, flip it over.
I will go there also.
I will join as well. Anybody?
I'll join too.
Okay. Life jacket. It has a 4 as the starting use. You have laid hands on a life jacket in poor condition. It looks like we just get it.
Yes, so this helps with, you can see what skills it helps you with.
Oh, it's clothing and skill. This would be good for me.
Yes, and since it doesn't have the blue hand and instead it has the die on it, it just goes immediately into somebody's inventory. We found it.
Okay.
So who do you choose to give to?
If it works well with Tony's ability, then sure, he can have it.
Sure.
Okay, and
unless somebody has a good reason why they need it specifically.
This is how you do durability. You get this little die, you just kind of put it on the corner, and every time you use it, it ticks down until it's out, and then it goes away.
Thanks.
Okay, and then so we need a 006, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
006.
Okay. There is smoke here. Some
no
moss.
Smoke here.
There's no smoke here. Some moss and even a few bamboo-like canes grow in this area.
Alas, it's just bamboo. Okay, so we've got another location over here.
We have an exploration for no pain there.
Do we have to move here before that shows up?
I don't think so. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, it is bamboo, not foliage.
Damn it!
So,
however, there is some red seaweed right down there.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's nothing we need. Well, there's red seaweed in the spot we're at too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to check out the one to the west.
Yeah, why not?
I note this has a 2 on it.
Oops, that came from the. That is the
wrong adventure.
This has a 2 too.
That has a 2.
We're doing hard mode.
Try that one.
I was about to ask about that. Do they go through an order or something?
No, they just got put away in the wrong place.
That would have been exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Go west. I'll go.
Okay.
Everybody coming?
Yep.
Yeah.
Spiky conch. You have picked up a large shell you can blow into. Anybody need aggressiveness music?
No.
I thought you were aggressiveness for your special.
No. Stealth.
Oh, your stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you needed aggressiveness.
No. But it has stealth.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Any one of us can take that one.
And you have how many inventory slots each?
You have 2 slots, each of which can contain 2 items.
Ah, okay, so 4 total items you can hold. I will give it to Nicole.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have a 115.
Well, we get a look, yeah, or 015, yeah.
015.
Okay. The terrain is split in 2 by a small bay. The waves break and crash loudly against the jagged rocks. Getting to the other side is not going to be an easy task. Put a... Oh, wait, that's after trying. Okay. So it looks like we have to do a balance jump challenge. You're required to draw at least 3 cards, and it's a 1 success to clear. 17 and 9 cards can appear.
17 would appear in this case.
Or a 9 card into play
nine's
based
been
on the side.
banished.
9's already...
Be there because we already have the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and each character involved would immediately move into it. Otherwise, bad shit, get a 101.
Right.
So we get 3 draws and 1 success, right?
And which is pretty good odds.
Yeah.
Right. I'm more worried about the energy that costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if we had to come back.
Yeah, I would only send like 2 of us that way if we went. Is what I'm
Well,
thinking.
mm.
Because we probably want somebody to head down there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my life jacket won't help with shit yet.
Yeah, not for balance. So maybe we skip this for now and look in a different direction. This is more difficult to move out of.
Mm-hmm.
Move out of or into?
Out of.
Out
Oh,
of.
that's the cost to move out of?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Although we could also, we could always use the learn by doing, which would subtract 3 from the cost and would make it a free action.
But then how
That's
do
a
we get
banish,
the,
right?
No, it's discard.
But how
Okay.
do we get the star?
Is there a star required?
No, there's no
Oh,
star.
Oh,
No.
you mean for moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for moving.
Learn by doing. We figured out how to walk
Mm-hmm.
by walking.
What do you think, Rico?
So what else can we do down in there?
We can do a 1 energy explore to get card 12, and then keep going here. Now, each time you go through this, do you have to keep jumping back and forth?
Yeah, you have to pay the cost every time.
Oh, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I think we should at least send someone this way. Because we can be able to teleport to each other, right?
The one to the south.
It has bamboo. And
Oh. 14.
oh, what does that mean?
So it means that is a number that is hidden on the card in the artwork.
Oh, and if you find those,
If you find those,
you just get it when you go there?
when you find those, you look for that number. I think you're supposed to move there first. So
Okay,
we should move there and then we can see.
Do we want to all move there as a group? 1 energy?
Now, is it 1 energy for the whole group or
Yeah.
1 energy per person?
Yeah, because the first person that moves, like, I mean, it doesn't really matter because the first person that moves basically would go there, and then the rest of us could move for 0
Okay.
anyways.
So essentially the question is, do we want to split the party?
Mm-hmm.
One of the benefits is that it reduces the cost. So if someone's over here doing something and someone's down here doing something,
You don't have to keep going back
it
and forth.
costs 1 less to move back to the spot where they are.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with splitting the party here,
Mm-hmm.
because we're probably going to need to get somebody back over here. But the
Right.
problem is right now we don't have anything to help with those.
Right. We still don't. Do we have anything that assists with hunting?
War paint once I make it, but we need foliage.
Foliage. How much?
Or 1 energy.
Or 1 energy.
True.
I say we just make the 1 energy.
I only get 2 uses out of it, so we gotta make it count.
But we need something to hunt our lunch. And
Yeah.
The war paint might help with
And
that.
the war paint, all that's going to give me is a 7.
Okay, that's probably not going to do a whole lot. Then.
No.
That's more for sneaking.
Okay, so it's not going to help with hunting much.
Right.
Now, do 7 stars count as a regular star as well?
So,
The way the 7s work is...
see how that says 7?
Mm-hmm.
That would become a star with this.
Oh, okay.
So if there was a 7 and then another star, that'd be 2 stars.
Yeah.
If you had a
7 star.
screen,
Yeah.
7 star.
Okay.
That's what we mean by the 7 star.
But you can also attach those 2 together to make 1. Because you have the half star on each.
No, because this is not an inventory item.
Oh, okay.
This will become an inventory item
Right.
once we make it.
Yeah.
Those little slices on the left side of the card are only for when you're drawing to
Oh,
resolve an action.
okay. That's what those are for.
Okay.
So I say we all go south, right? Or do we want to send someone west across the chasm?
Well, we could just
doom.
leave everybody. We could leave somebody here, and everybody else goes south to handle the challenges.
Mm-hmm. If we go over the rapids separately, we have to pay the energy cost for each group.
Yeah, so we probably want to wait to go over that together. I'm thinking we might want to split the group right now and do he only gets 1 card plus
Yeah,
the
no.
success. Yeah.
Honestly, we could just let it go and see what's there.
Okay, let's all hit south.
Okay. What I mean is, we could have somebody come over here and just take the action to discard this card
Mm-hmm.
and see what's there.
Oh, because there could be a
Right.
location there.
Well, there is a location there,
Oh, okay.
and we have to
We
resolve this
won't know
first.
it until we resolve the hunt.
Right. So if we don't think we're going to... I mean, we could look a little further to find something to assist with hunting,
Mm-hmm.
but at some point it's going to be... we can't catch it.
Yeah, I
Let's
say we
just
look a little
chase it off.
further.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense to look a little further,
Right.
in my opinion.
Right.
So I'm going south.
Okay, so we are going to resolve...
We get 14.
First, we pay
Are
the
you
energy
going
cost
south?
for moving.
Yeah, I'm going south.
Yeah,
Right.
so we have to pay 1 for moving.
And the revealed card is...
Remember, choose, it's no challenge.
Yeah, it's a free action.
Free action, choose 1 hand card in the discard pile and add it to your hand. Discard this instead.
Mhm.
Wow,
Ooh,
that's powerful.
who
Yes.
went?
Hmm?
Who went first?
Yeah, who was the active person?
Good talk.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
We were all involved in the action, so it doesn't matter.
okay. Who doesn't have hand cards yet?
I don't have anything in my hand yet.
We got 2 hand cards.
You have the conch shell.
It's
No.
not a hand.
Oh, it's an
It's an
item. You're right.
It's
You're
an
right.
item.
Okay. Here. Enjoy.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're all here. Now we get the 14.
Yes.
I should say there is, as an action, you can give an item set to another person on the same location,
That takes 1 of these, right?
or trade with them. It takes 2
Okay.
energy to do that.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Mhm.
You frighten a little crab and it scurries into a small hole hidden away among the weeds.
So we replace this terrain card with that one.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, interesting.
So it's updated.
So now we get another thing here that's free. That's a 16.
Okay. So we should decide who is taking that action.
I will take that action.
Okay, and we might as well all join in. It's
And
no
this goes
punishment.
into the past.
Well,
Oh yeah, in theory, no punishment.
yeah.
Could have a consequence.
All right. So what number is it?
16.
16.
And this is a search examine.
Search, examine.
Okay, so this is, there's something in there. Following the scampering crab, you notice a gleam at the entrance to the hole. You crouch down and reach into the hole to take the object. If this was Kingdom Death, there goes your arm.
Yeah.
A small metal gear wheel is found in the lair of the crab. +6 to gear. So how does that work?
There will be a card that has a number with that symbol next to it.
Okay.
And what that means is, instead of the number on the card, add that value to it and take that card instead.
Ah, optional or required?
Depends.
Okay.
Okay. So we completed that. So there's another action on the card, which is a spot observe for 1. Or we can try to go to the east.
I would like to do the spot observe.
Okay.
Okay.
I will join him.
I will join him.
I'll join too.
It's 1 card.
So it costs 1.
Yeah. Yeah, reveal the card.
Which I might as well,
Well-
just give it to you.
It's an herbal mixture. So I would need in order to make it fully, I would need bamboo and foliage in order to make it easily. And it provides benefit on a bunch of deduction challenges.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
rest, whatever the one in the middle is. I think that's checking your notes. That is
So the foliage.
I think that's decipher.
decipher. Yeah,
will be
decipher
-2.
Yep, and
Or-
the bamboo would be -1.
or think.
Yes.
And
If we were lucky enough to find both, it'd be free.
yeah,
Okay.
and now it's Serenity Will, which is good for you.
Well, it's her card, so.
It's my card.
Oh,
so
it's
it
your
doesn't
That's why
card.
I
matter.
gave it right to
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't even notice the face. I'm blind.
Yeah, so now my hand's full.
Right. But it would cost you, what, 1 energy to craft it?
No, currently 2.
her.
2.
Currently-
Because
Yeah.
bamboo is a -1.
Yes.
If we find foliage, it would only take 1 to craft it.
And
Okay.
we're looking for foliage for you as well.
Yeah, for the war paint.
Right.
But this is really good, because it's
Yeah.
a -1 energy and
Or
or.
Oh.
You can do.
Right. So there's
Damn.
a resource management decision here to make. If we draw another card, you can't take it without discarding one of the cards you have, and you have 2 really good cards.
Mhm.
I said,
One
yeah.
well,
option-
first we have to draw 12.
One option is to craft it after we resolve this action, so that it goes into your inventory and leaves you space for another action card.
Okay.
But that would cost 2 energy to do. So we're looking at 12.
Yes.
Interesting. Are we primitives?
No, we're explorers.
Yes.
Apparently we've been here before, but then we forgot due to this curse that we're trying to explore and find the anti-curse solution.
Yeah. From the few tracks you spot on the ground, it seems that a small animal was recently here.
I'm pro anti-curse.
Oh, this will go underneath.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, mostly shows up good enough. You hide and wait in silence.
This is a hunt action.
It's a hunt. You draw 2 cards required.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the number of successes you obtain, take the corresponding number of cards. So we get the corresponding number of 30 cards. If we get 2 to 3 successes, we get 1 of them. 4 to 6, 2 of them. 7 plus, 3 of them. Reveal them. If at least one involved character is bloody, you may discard one of the cards without...
You must.
Oh, you must discard one of these cards without the keyword predator. Choose one of the remaining cards which represents the result of your hunt. Return the other cards and banish this green card and replace it with a gold card bearing the same number.
Yes.
So we've already determined we can't hunt for shite right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have a slightly better chance on this one because it's 2 and 2 instead of like 1
So-
and 2.
So if we made your thing, we'd have actually reasonable odds.
Not really.
No.
Okay. We'd have like 70%.
We
Slightly better.
want bigger numbers.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah, because we want more successes.
Uh-huh.
We need something to hunt with. So,
Okay.
And we're not really hurting for energy yet, so it's not urgent that we hunt.
Okay. Gonna explore. Who's coming with me?
I'll go with you.
Everybody's going.
Okay, everybody's going with. Habits and customs. Thinking back on the last few days before you left the expedition, you remember your excitement.
I'm sorry.
You remember your excitement at the prospect of all the discoveries you dreamed of making. If players have 3 or more cards with the keyword fetish. I don't.
We don't.
I do not. So that just goes into somebody's hand.
Okay, does this take one of the 2 hand slots?
You have green hand slots and blue hand slots.
Okay.
Yeah, so anybody can take it.
I should take that one because he's got fetish cards.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
There you go.
And it's
Enjoy your
actually all players.
I'm not judging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all combined, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, and then we get 4.
Mhm.
Progression in this direction is hampered by many jets of boiling steam. You seem to have it seems you have to take a steep path to reach the ocean that you can see below. So if I face it correctly.
No.
You had her.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the resource?
Stone.
God damn it.
Okay, so we've got
Seaweed. Seaweed everywhere.
And what's our options to do there?
we can do a, what is that called? A go see investigate. It's like this, what exposed that. That'll cost 1 energy, and then we have a free Spot Observe. It'll cost us all 2 energy to move in there. Seems reasonable to me.
Yeah.
So we are not getting any botany.
Well, do we want to, before we go, do we want to make her thing? That might not be a bad idea.
This would be the place to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because, I mean, if we move on, and we have no idea when we're going to get a botany. So, yeah, I will make this, so that costs 2.
So before you reveal those, we need to decide who else is involved in this action.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because
These could have
unless
some.
you're involved, you do not get access to the revealed cards.
In general, though, it seems to be positive for everybody to be
Yeah.
involved. There's
Okay.
no chance
Yeah.
of failure,
Right.
so,
We'll all be involved?
yes.
Okay, so first card is a curse.
Uh-oh.
How does that work?
It's just no stars. So if we had to have successes,
Assess
that is
is-
0 successes.
Does it auto-discard, you were saying
Oh yeah,
before?
you can't put it in your hand, so it gets discarded.
Can't hold
And
the
let's see what
curses
the
in your
other
hands.
Forewarned is forearmed. You may discard this during the result step of an action you're involved in order to immediately get a star.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
You take it.
Yeah, you don't have anything in your...
In your hand right now.
So this is now mine, and I take a die.
Yeah, you have a choice to either combine that with your existing item, or...
It doesn't really suit my existing item.
Yeah, if the keywords don't match, it's probably...
Yeah, it doesn't suit the existing item, so...
Okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't put a 3 on the other
Yeah,
one.
it's-
Oops. I mean, technically, I guess it doesn't matter, but that's exactly the number of dice we need, right?
Yeah. It figures I got the curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, yeah, I don't have to roll any dice. When I saw dice in this game, I became worried. If you've ever watched our streams, you'd understand.
Oh, don't worry, your draw luck sucks, too.
Okay.
Hey, good point.
So it takes 2 energy to move from this spot.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
I assume we're all going?
sure.
Mine-
There hasn't been a good reason to split yet, so...
Yeah.
Okay. See what we've got here. So first up, we have Valiant Heart Shall Not Fail. You may discard this during the result step of an action you are involved in order to get 2 stars, but you take a 1-on-1, which we already know should be bad.
Yes, that's a bad status.
Okay. Next up, another one for Nicole. Unexpected Properties. Whenever you are able to use the effect of a card with the keyword botany, you may take the following action. A take handle action that costs nothing. Each involved character may shuffle any number of hand cards from their hand into the action deck.
Oh, wow.
That's a good way to recycle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay,
you'll
well.
be taking that. You don't have hand slots. Do you?
So there's a choice there. You could take that, or you could take the card that gives you 2 successes. Even
You're
though
only
there is
taking one.
even though there is a penalty involved,
Oh, you don't only get to choose one.
you only get to
Yes.
choose one.
I would say take your specialty.
Yeah, take your.
This comes with a negative,
Right,
so I say dump this,
Okay.
Yeah.
and this goes discarded.
discarded.
Okay, so you only ever get to choose one.
Yes.
Okay.
So if there's 5, you're still only picking one. That's where if 2 characters cards come out, that's where the active player
Mhm.
really comes into play.
So now,
The biggest problem that I have is I don't have any cards with the keyword botany.
yeah, not yet.
Give
Not
it
sure.
time.
No, each involved character. Oh no.
When you were able to
Oh.
use the effect of the card with the keyword botany.
So we should
we'll
try
have
to-
figure that out.
Well,
Yeah.
I figure in time you'll get, like, more
Okay.
stuff you can
So I
come
say
out.
we do that simple Spot Observe for free.
Okay, are we all involved? In
Yep.
number 35.
Number 35.
Alright, so I believe...
No negative.
This one has 2 options in it.
Oh.
There are 2 35s, we pick one of them.
Oh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yes.
Randomly.
That's a little unique. Why not? And they both have the same text on the back?
Yes, they do.
You find moss-carpeted hovel where you can get some rest and comfort away from the elements. Okay, so this will be down below. Unfortunately, just as soon as you settle in, you awaken to thousands of little insects, which begin to swarm around your face and cling to your clothes and hair. During the cost step of a craft and move actions, you must draw 2 additional cards. We can do a stealth to try to get rid of this, but it costs 4 actions.
And you must get 1 success. Ouch.
which we most likely will.
You probably would with 4 cards.
Yeah, 4
Well,
cards,
yeah.
1 star. I think it's a
So
pretty good chance.
we don't need to craft anything.
But it's going to cost us when we move.
I can get us out of here with my learn by doing.
Ah.
That'll reduce the cost by 3.
So it'll get us down to a 1.
Right.
And this won't have increased cost.
No,
So
at least not right now. Not that we know of.
yeah. So we can just do that for a 1 cost.
Okay.
Who wants to go see?
I'll go see.
Okay, you're going to go see.
I'll go see.
Okay, so that's a 1 cost.
And we're joining you, right?
No negative potential that we know of.
Okay. Curse.
Curse.
So-
Death is lurking.
Discard it.
And so we fail.
No.
No.
We
There
didn't
was
need
no-
a
No successes required.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So 008.
I think we would have
0,
talked about it if we
Oh,
were
I
gonna...
thought we were going to get rid of the ants.
No.
No.
Yeah.
So 008. You gaze upon the wide, endless ocean. The surface rough and choppy, and salty spray from the waves is enough to tell you that the water is freezing. This will link up. Swimming away will certainly not be easy. On the other hand, if you stay here for more than a few days, you will likely die. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Wow. That's a little crazy.
So yes, this costs 3 or more energy, and you need 9 successes.
And if we succeed, we get a 23 with the flag.
That's probably a different curse card or some other equipment card that we don't have.
That's expensive. I can remove the energy cost, but that's kind of pointless.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is basically the equivalent of this.
Right.
Oh.
You may tag together the number of the card you are to take and the number associated with the pictograph. So if this was a gear, which it isn't, but if it was, then that would allow us to take 29 instead.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have that card, so we couldn't, or whatever it is, so we couldn't do that, but that would be how it would work. Okay, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, if we do this, it has return all the cards on the board and in the past. Put a 17 card into play.
Mm-hmm.
This seems...
You're essentially swimming off the island.
17. So basically that puts you over here instead. That
Yeah.
starts you there.
Yeah, it'll start us on the next card. So
Really? That's
yeah.
interesting.
So we could skip this whole area and jump over there using this.
But you'd have to complete that challenge, which is a pain.
Yeah.
No, that's a fail.
Oh, that's a fail.
That's if you
Oh.
fail, but we all get a 101.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
that's
So you
not
get a
good.
bad status, and you get
But we jump over there.
Screw that. We can still go north because we haven't done that.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But I wonder what that 23 is.
Yeah, but...
Well, we'd have to take, like, the whole deck.
But we need to get rid of the ants or the insects.
No, he's going to pay to get us away cheap.
yeah.
And we're probably never coming back
yeah.
here.
I don't think there's a reason to come back here.
Unless we
Even
think
if
we're going to do it.
we would be doing that, so...
It wouldn't be a cost of the ants.
Oh, we ain't going to go there anyway.
Yeah. So if we move out using his card, it only costs us 1.
Okay.
So that's a reasonable expenditure.
So let's get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay.
So we're going to head north. I will discard the learn by doing. We will have to reveal 1 card.
The 1 card is examine the notes. How about taking a few moments to study the notes that you and your companions took during your previous expedition to the 7th continent? You can do a decipher.
Yes.
Take 2 50 cards. Keep 1 and return the other.
So Nicole can go get high and do that one.
Though there's the problem that I can't take that card.
You could assist the action.
Yes. So, but I can't take it,
Right.
so don't give it to me
Mhm.
unless,
Anybody need vigilance?
I can use vigilance, but, I mean, as I said, I already have a vigilance card,
Yeah.
so...
Okay. So I'll just hold on to this then.
Okay. We should go ahead and do that.
We should?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So Tony, you are the active player taking the action.
I am the active player, so a lock symbol does what again?
Means that you can't choose to spend more energy on it than is.
Oh, must draw the exact number of cards,
However,
which is 1.
the herbal remedy is still allowed to reduce the energy cost and gives you the 1 success you need to actually succeed.
So you can still reduce the energy cost on it?
Yeah, it's and.
With inventory items only.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah, I can assist you.
Okay.
And we can...
Instant cleric with no
Yeah.
cost.
And so that's down to...
We don't even need to draw another card.
But you
Yes.
get the reward.
Yeah, we get the 250s.
You get 250 and you get to pick one.
And then this gets discarded.
Yeah, these are kind of fun.
I only get to pick one.
Yeah, you draw 2, pick 1.
Oh, there's a whole stack of those.
Yes.
Show the stack on screen briefly. Sideways. There we go.
Wow.
That's a big-ass stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're essentially looking at your notes from the previous time on the island and
Ah,
learning things about, or recalling things about the island from your previous visit.
that's pretty cool.
There are your 2 cards.
Okay, we get to pick one of these. So we have, oh, and these are both would go up into the satchel. Is there a limit on satchel?
No.
Okay. Score, 0 Singing Madman. If you want to take the following action, you must
Whoa,
use...
singing madman.
Yeah, you must use a card with the keyword music.
The conch shell.
Ah.
I have one.
A cheerful melody resounds in the air, and you take a card from the adventure deck, but it takes 4 of these to do it.
What's the number?
No chance of failure.
Oh.
257.
Oh, interesting. Or what's the other one?
Oh yeah. Score, 3rd movement of the Lady with a Straw Hat Sonata. If you want to take the following action, you must use a card with the music keyword. One card, need 4 successes. If you succeed the 4 successes, you take 178. If you fail, each character involved takes a 101.
Wow.
The Singing Madman's a guaranteed, but at a cost of 4.
So you have a remember. You could remember the learn by doing out of the deck, and that reduces the cost by 3.
Who has the remember?
Nicole does.
I have the remember.
Ah.
And since this goes in the satchel, it doesn't need to take a space in your inventory.
So we can also do that at any point with that.
Yeah.
So when you remember the learn by doing, you can use the conch.
And I'd have to use this anyways, which would reduce the cost, so we'd be able to do
It'd be
this for
free.
free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll take that.
And then the other one goes back.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
So
Do
Lunch.
you want to do that now?
I can give a guaranteed success.
there's a chance if the one card we turn over has a success, you can provide the other success.
Though, if we craft his thing quick, we get the other success.
That's a 7,
It's only on a 7.
Oh.
which gives you a slightly better chance.
I say it's still worth crafting yours. Yours is only a cost of 1.
It'll cost 1 energy.
I say it's worth it.
Okay. All right, were we all involved?
Yeah.
Crafting it.
He's crafting.
Okay.
We're all
reveal the
involved.
card.
A shovel. Costs 3, -1 for bamboo, -2 for stone. -2 energy and or a 7.
It helps with digging, fighting, and unlocking things.
That seems rather nice.
Shovels are cool.
Shovels are kind of neat, huh?
You want a shovel, Rico?
That would be in my hand.
Yep, which you now have
Which
free.
would fill his hands.
But he's
We
about...
can pay the cost
Yeah.
of 1 to make a shovel,
Yep.
which would have 4 uses.
So we should decide who has the shovel.
Yeah.
Because whoever is going to take it, not me,
Mhm.
because I already have a full thing.
Yeah, I could take it. I
Oh, yeah,
don't
you have
anything in
nothing.
my hand.
Okay.
So if we want to craft that now, I can craft it because
Okay.
I have no
I would
inventory
craft it.
and no cards.
Yeah.
So it costs 1 to craft, and
Right.
you're leading the way.
All right, I'm crafting.
Rudimentary flint. We can make that for free right now.
And that allows
Ooh.
you to make a campfire later on.
Oh, put a fire into play on your terrain card. What does a fire do?
A fire does 2 things. It allows you to cook your food,
Mhm.
and it allows you to return to a spot at lower energy cost.
Can I get a die, please?
Yes.
And you're full.
Yes.
Okay.
And since we're on a rock, we can craft that for free right now.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just craft it.
What's the keyword?
It is aggressiveness.
Okay.
So not really useful to anybody.
Or are you making it its own stack?
I am... What? Is there an important difference?
Yes.
Saves inventory space, and you up the use of the top
He
card.
won't in this case because they don't match.
But mine could, because I have an aggressive key
Oh.
trait.
Then you should take it.
Right. And what
Well,
that
I
that
could
will
make
do
this a 3.
That would make it
instead
a 3?
of 2.
instead of a 2.
Or I can combine at any time, though, correct?
No, you have to make that decision now.
And
I'd combine it. It gives
Yeah.
us a bonus.
I would combine it because it
Yeah.
gives you a
A, it's
in
a
inventory
bonus,
space.
and it keeps inventory space.
However, if you look at the card, you discard it once you use it.
Oh, yeah,
So,
might as well combine it.
Okay. So does he still get to be able to use that independently?
No.
No.
It is
Oh.
now combined.
Oh, so that...
So will that take both of them then?
No. Well, what'll happen is he will reduce the die by 1 when he makes fire, and then that card will get discarded.
Okay. Then that's no big deal.
Yeah.
No.
I kind of wonder whether or not we ought to do this, because I can use the remember, as you were saying, to pull the learn by doing
Yes.
And then
and
we get the...
out. And then we can just do...
your music ability and get it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I use remember to pull learn by doing out.
And then you discard learn by doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then discard learn by doing for -3.
And
So-
then I use the spiky conch, which puts it down to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then that completes
Heroic
this
Logic.
for free.
They're going to be putting up a new Kickstarter for it sounds like. So if you want it, it'll be available again.
So a cheerful melody resounds in the air. Take 257.
How much energy do we total start with? How many of these blue cards?
I believe there are 30 cards in the deck, plus 5 curses, plus 5 cards for each player playing the game.
Okay, so in our case, about 55.
Is that 257 you said?
Yes, 257.
There you go. You do the honors.
No text.
All right. The music soothes your anxiety and strengthens your resolve. Each involved character returns their tired or frightened or terrified state. Oh well. One involved character may choose one card with the keyword Serenity or Will in the discard pile and add it to their hand or shuffle it back into the action deck.
So we can take back Learn by Doing. We can take back Remember, which might be a better choice. So only Serenity or Will. Or we can take Valiant Hearts.
But that's got negatives associated.
It's got a negative, which is probably, I'm betting this is the tired, but it gives 2 guaranteed successes.
Well, so does the. I could go with the learn. Remembrance.
I think Remember.
It's,
Okay.
it's
'Cause
a
it
wild
lets-
card.
Yeah, it lets
take
us
back-
choose something else later.
Okay.
Remember again.
Well, so now we know what that does.
Yes.
So let me take. So remember what states that it returns.
Tired, frightened, or terrified.
Does that card say banish?
No.
Okay. That means that whenever we need to remove one of those states, we
We can
go
spend 4 to remove them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because that stays out.
Right.
Oh.
So as long as you
We
have
do have to spend the conch to do it, but...
Right.
Or spend an action, because we can use Remember to
No,
get...
you have to use a
Right.
music item
Oh,
in
right.
order to do that.
But when it's used up, it goes in the discard pile, which we can pull it out with a remember.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, oh, wait, no, we can't with this one.
Why not?
Because it is not an idea, it is just an item.
No, but what's the
This-
keywords?
Oh,
it-
you're right.
Serenity and
Choose
music.
I don't-
one hand card.
Oh.
This is not a hand card. It's something that
Right.
we found, not
Yeah, we
something
found
that
on
we
the
can
beach.
create.
There are panpipes in the deck, though.
Okay.
When the energy deck runs out, then we start going. Then we shuffle up the discard deck, and we use that as our energy until such time as we encounter a curse in the discard from that deck, and then we lose.
So it's kind of sudden death time.
Yeah.
You use all your energy.
So I think we're going for lunch.
Yeah. So what do we have to do? So
Well, I got a 7-star, so I might as well
you could
lead
assist.
the charge. Or,
You could assist.
I'm going with.
or whatever.
Yeah. Tony and Rico have to do this because you have the cards we need to.
I don't think we
successfully
need anybody else to go with if we want to play it safe.
Because if you fail,
Bad
someone's
things
going to be paranoid. So who's the active player?
Well, Rico's got to be the active.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he
Yeah, I
doesn't?
can assist with
Yeah.
my warpaint.
I'm fine being the active.
Okay.
Okay, so we only get one card.
And I use my warpaint.
Does he use it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Item. Yeah. Item is the first step.
Okay, so now I flip this.
Now you flip it.
It has half star.
Yeah, it'd be kind of crappy if you
Oh.
can choose when to act now.
It only has half the star, and you needed 2.
And
So
we
you
fail.
could use forewarned as forearmed.
But that only gives 1 star. We need 2.
Two.
There's no.
Oh, no, 7. Okay.
There's no
So we're
seven.
going to fail. Do we still get to keep that card?
You get to keep the card.
Snowshoes. Now, didn't somebody have something with that symbol?
We can get Vine anytime we
Oh.
are in one of those locations.
So that can make that cheap to craft.
Mm-hmm.
So any of these 3 locations, we can just craft this for 1.
I will say we probably won't need snowshoes tonight.
Okay.
Nah, I'll hold on to them.
All right. So unfortunately, you failed. This gets discarded, and Tony gets
Or no, both of us.
No, only
No.
You are the active player.
Oh, okay.
You suffer the consequences.
The active player.
I get 101.
Gets a 101.
I was just snuck
He
away
didn't
anyway.
think you would be crying.
And would have left me there anyways. I saw that coming.
He doesn't think you were trying, man.
Oh, wait, it's not a 101.
Yeah, it is.
It should be a paranoid card.
Well, it just says 101.
Well, turn it over. It says tired.
Okay, but it just said draw 101.
Oh, you draw a 101 for failing, but you also draw, since it was a group action, and you failed, the active player, I'm looking it up,
Takes a 100.
takes a 100.
Wait, so where was that card that we just did? I might have been wrong about the 101.
Okay. Yeah, there's no 101 there.
Oh, okay, so it's just a failure. I get a 100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was wrong. Not the first time.
Terrible.
Yeah. So I get a
There you go.
100.
Yeah, read the back.
It's all his fault. I know he's not doing his best. I can see it. I'm even wondering if he didn't do it on purpose. I really need to keep an eye on him. I am now paranoid. Return this if there is no other character on your terrain card and on adjacent terrain cards.
Oh, you gotta be completely isolated.
Yeah.
So in other words, if like right here, if you move to here,
I'm isolated.
then you would be isolated and then you could get rid of the card.
Yeah.
Okay. There's also the blue X,
Which means
which means you discard one card from the draw pile for every red hand that you have. And
Right
you have
away?
two. Right away. And you have 2.
oh, because this is red.
Mhm.
So 2 of these go away.
Yes.
So we lose a walking stick, and we lose a knowledge is power.
Okay. And we gain a 7.
Where did the 7 come from? Oh. Okay. Further to the north, the terrain slopes steadily down to the water. And that's the last one on this side.
So we gotta cross over. So what's our action that's available over there?
Free spot and a cost of 1 to do like what we did for these. And I don't see any hidden numbers, and there's none of the crafting crap that we needed for me.
So my suggestion
Mhm.
is
I go here?
No, Tony, you move north, we move west. That will isolate you.
But if I move west, I can... Well, we don't care about crafting this.
No.
No,
Okay.
because we've got to come west.
Yeah, and then I can chase after you guys,
Exactly.
which is a cheap chase rather than everybody else.
Uh-huh.
I'm fine.
That's my
So
suggestion.
we will lose 1 card from him doing that, but that's okay because it'll get rid of this damn card.
Right.
Right, which is eating our
It'll be
deck.
well, no, that doesn't happen.
It's a
every turn.
one-time eat.
It's a one-time.
But anytime he fails, if he doesn't get rid of that card,
Then it gets worse
it
every
gets
time.
worse, right?
Yeah, because if
That-
he takes another hand card that has this on it, then he now has 3
Three.
hand
Right.
cards.
So you can only have 1 of each condition. So if you failed another group challenge,
Uh-huh.
you would get a new paranoid card that may or may not have that blue symbol on it.
Okay.
Interesting.
I still say we try to get rid of it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going west.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you 3 hop west.
We'll all hop west, which is 1 energy.
Which is imaginary friend for who?
For me.
And it costs... If we have bone, it's free. Otherwise, it's a cost of 2.
Mm-hmm. Wilson!
Okay. So, now I will move up for a cost of 1. Remember.
So this is mine.
Oh,
The same as mine.
it's a remember. So, I can just discard the
Yes,
snowshoes
that would be my recommendation.
and take that.
Mhm.
Okay.
And now, since you are isolated, technically, the paranoid goes away.
Yes. Or does it go back?
That goes back in.
Okay.
No, you can't get rid of it.
And we can't see the discard pile.
Should I just take care of my shit and catch up with you guys?
Let's go one after the other. So we'll move, do our shit.
No,
and
the
you
only
can
thing
do-
left to do is jump across, which we...
We should do that together.
Oh, all right.
So it would
Well,
be free.
we can move to him.
It would be
if we
free
wanted
for
to.
us to move here because it's at -1. Because
Why is it at oh?
there's an explorer there, and we all have the ability that it's -1 to move.
But there's no one here, so it costs 1 to go here.
No,
No.
because we can move anywhere we want.
Anywhere that's exposed, as long as you can reach
Oh.
it.
Yeah,
adjacent
we just got to
tiles.
pay the leaving cost of that tile.
Which
And
is -1, so you
it's
can all
-1.
hop over for
All right.
free.
So you went and had your quiet time, and now you feel all better.
Yep.
Now we can all be friends again.
Spot check's free. I'll give it a shot. I was already looking around.
Okay, I'll join.
I'll join.
Okay.
All right, it is an 11.
Rico's like, no, fuck this.
You guys, I don't trust you. Okay.
If there is a T red flag card under the satchel and journal, I don't see
That's
one.
for a different curse. So
You may apply the following effect. Instead of revealing this, you may return it and place it and take the card whose number is 11 plus that. Okay. So not important. Oh, that looks bad.
that goes. I read it and then we'll do it.
Yeah, a man is lying face down among the rocks. Approaching closer, you notice his clothes are torn and tattered and his body is swollen and puffy. Parts of his body are mutated and the man's skin mutilated and the man's skin bulges with what looks like large eggs. Ah, shit, is that what's going to happen to my leg? It will cost 1 to search, and you would get 31 and return this. So return this goes back in the box.
Yes.
Okay. We also have another one of these things that we can do.
Which will cost 1 energy.
Yep.
So, who is going to be the active player
To search the body?
to search the body?
I don't want anything to do with that shit. I'll go with, but
You search the body. I don't want to search the body.
I don't want to search the
I'll
body.
search the body.
Okay.
So it's 1 energy.
Okay. Is anybody before you?
I'll go with.
All right.
Anybody else?
You going with, Jeremy?
I will hang back.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Okay, think. Randomly take up to 7 cards from the action deck. You may add 1 hand card to your hand and must shuffle the other cards back into the action deck and/or the discard pile if you choose for each card. Discard this.
So draw 7 cards, pick 1, discard all the curses.
Oh, that seems not so good.
No, it's good.
Yeah, we're getting rid of curses
You-
out of our deck, so that's
So-
getting rid of an automatic failure.
So I missed a step. Take 7 cards, pick 1, discard all the curses, shuffle the rest back into the deck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
getting rid of automatic loss.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing.
The only problem is that I am
One of us
full
will-
and you are full.
Yeah.
So,
Is that right?
Oops. So what do you have there?
I'd probably dump the remember to take it.
Yeah. I mean,
well, but
No,
we can
but
also
remember
just
can pull
let
this.
this. Yeah.
So-
Yeah, remember can pull
it.
that.
'Cause
Yeah.
we can pull that.
we can pull it when we need it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So now 31.
Okay, there are
Yeah.
2 31s.
Okay.
Definitely a little bit of a difference, Meat Bomb.
Okay.
The waves violently pound the rocks, splashing your face with sea spray. You inch towards the body along the slippery rocks, trying your best not to fall into the water. So this is not mandatory. It is a balance of 1+, and the difficulty is 3. If you do, you manage to keep your balance. Take a 32 card from the adventure deck. If available, discard this and replace it with a 139. Or each involved character takes a 102.
So we need 3 successes, though.
And 1 card.
Well, no, we can take it's 1+.
Okay.
It's not a lock, so we can do as much as we kind of want there.
Mm-hmm. So, and you have a success. So we really only need 2.
Really only need 2. Yeah, that goes well for us.
And so I'm going to look at the chart.
Oh,
If you draw 3 cards, you have a 75% chance of getting 2 successes.
so why don't I do this? I can use this to take that last card, go through the 7, remove curses, and increase our odds. And won't I know the ones on the top?
No, because
No,
you'll
'cause
shuffle
it-
them back in.
because-
Oh, you shuffle the whole deck. Okay.
So let's take a look at this for a second. What do we have that will give us extra successes?
I have nothing for balance.
Okay.
Nothing for balance.
I have. No, that's only for curses. So I could discard my imaginary friend to turn curse cards into successes, if any curse cards came up.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
We could also remember this to get the 1 that gives only 1 negative card but 2 guaranteed successes. That'd be another option.
So, yes, So that you would use the 1 if you needed to, or the 2 if you really had to.
I think do I have to use this before we see the result of our draw?
This is a permanent action, so we don't have to do it yet. There's no red border.
Yeah, but you'd have to, like, use this to have the card in your hand, because I don't think you can
Before
enable
we
that.
do that and find
Right.
out.
We can do this whenever we want.
No, I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is, if I do that right now, we need 3 successes. Let's say we only draw 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
Can I immediately play this?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so
That is its own action.
at this point, I'm just going to swap that out for this.
Okay.
Just that we have the backup. I'll have to take a 101. I now know what paranoid is. I can live with that.
101 is tired.
Yes.
Oh, it's tired?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so who is involved in this action?
Well, do we want to do
It
it?
involves balance. Well, you already spent the card to get the extra successes. I thought.
No, that's a
Yeah.
possibility. I figure this will be beneficial regardless later,
Yeah.
is what I'm looking at.
Well, what else can we do here?
1 energy for an 18.
Yeah.
But you and Jeremy will, one of
Yeah.
you will definitely have to go.
You could spend
I'm
spend
good at
1 energy and just burn both of those cards and get the success. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
No. Don't plan to do that.
I will pay the 1 energy.
I'll go
Do
with.
the 18.
Anyone else going with?
To the 18, sure, I'll go with.
Sure. I have no way to help, but
Remember,
and it's 1 success.
which we didn't
Huh?
need. We're going
This-
for the 18.
Okay.
Not the other one.
Okay. Gotcha. Here you go.
18. You have reached the northern end of the island. What's up? Oh, sound like you're going to say something, sorry. You have reached northern end of the island. You have no idea how much time it would take you to reach an area with more abundant resources. But the thing is certain. If you stay on this barren slab of rock, you are bound to starve. This will be above. So I'll just slide these up. The many reefs that surround the island would have surely wrecked the craft trying to approach it or leave. However, you might be able to swim through them. The sea is calm right now, but this is not a time to be reckless. If we'd all have to do it. I could use my swimming thing to drop the cost or give a guaranteed star. We need 2 stars. The water is free, and if we fail, everybody gets a 102, whatever that is. If we succeed, we get 25. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd have to be all 4 of us. I could drop it down to 2 cost and only needing 1 star.
At which point you could use
That to
something. If we needed it, we could take that to force it.
Or we could do this first and then that.
Or we could go over here and try to...
Oh. This is our clue. This is this island over here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we want to go around this way to another island and then up across. If we go through that, it doesn't look like there's anything necessarily up there, but there is a question mark.
Yeah, but that's probably on that other island, so we
Or cliff.
might be able to get across there.
Oh,
but,
jump up to the larger island early. That's
yeah,
what that'd probably be.
possibly.
So it'd bypass whatever's over here and go right into the northern area. Interesting.
Possibly.
Well, I say we do the balancing thing first.
Yeah, sounds good.
Spend your 2 stars, because she can remember it, I can remember it.
Yep. Well,
Get it back in our hands.
we'll take the 1 card, and then worst case I have to spend the 2 to complete it, and she can get it back. Best case I only have to spend the 1 to complete it, and you can get that back too.
Exactly.
All right. And so what could happen is you get half a star, and then you'd have to spend both cards.
Yep.
Which is fine.
I'm fine with that.
I will go 2, because if it turns out to be a curse, then I can turn that into a success.
Oh, that'd be good.
There we go.
Anybody else want to join?
I will pass.
Pass.
Okay, so I get to flip over 1 card. It is 2 half stars. And it's Rico.
Okay.
Life in the Wild. The following effect applies as long as you have this in your hand. Campfire and compass symbol, -1 and or star. Stamina stealth.
Oh, the thing is, at least you can pull it
Nope,
back
nope,
out if
nope,
you
nope,
want
nope.
to. He wasn't
Oh,
there.
he wasn't with
wasn't
us.
there.
So what happens?
It gets discarded because nobody can take it.
Okay.
So, but first, now we need to decide how we're going to find these. We could save your card, and I could use mine. I haven't crafted it yet.
Well, how can you use yours?
It says discard 1 card from your hand or inventory. It's in my hand.
To do what?
Oh wait, that's right, because it's not a curse card. So you are gonna have to spend both.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay.
Okay, so these are both spent,
So
and
you
I
have
take
to
a 101. 101.
You're so tired.
I didn't want to touch this guy in the first place, and now look what happens.
Yes.
So I am now tired. Oh, I have something for that.
We need to be at a place where that action is available.
I have the action.
That only helps you with an action.
No,
It's not the action itself.
isn't this the action? It's spend an action on this to return it.
Right, and this would help you. That's not the action, though. That would help you with the cost and/or success requirements for the action.
But it implies I can just action this. It's white.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, I can just action that at any point, but that's only one guaranteed success.
It's
Okay.
yeah, it's black. It looks exactly like the action that the active
Yeah,
player can
So you can
take.
just take the action to get rid of it. Okay.
Well, except not guaranteed.
You get no cards, and
No, I can.
you get no cards by default, and it costs 2.
Yeah, so I'd have to take at least 1 card.
Now, you don't have to do the whole discard from the energy pop-up, do you?
Right. Unless you had enough items that helped you with resting that you could just.
Which I only have 1 to help.
Right. Let's see what we get.
Oh, yeah.
We take a 32.
Yep.
You managed to keep your balance.
Woohoo! Kind of. My balance was so well kept. 32. Now that the danger has passed, you search the body, wasting no time. Metal Gear wheel. So we got a duplicate.
No.
Not necessarily.
No, it is a dupe. Oh, wait, no.
It's slightly different.
A small Metal Gear wheel found on the body of
They're
an...
thick, skinny.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what those are used for.
Interesting.
Actually, I don't wonder what those are used for, but
Okay, now we discard this and
Bring
replace it with a 139.
139.
A screw off, you're done card.
139.
139. Judging by the insignias on his jacket, this man was once a French naval officer. Despite being worn and faded, you can still make out a name. FT-16
La Rochelle.
La Rochelle. Probably the ship to which the man was assigned. Unfortunately, there's nothing else worthwhile on him.
That's on the clue. The FT-16? It's on the clue.
Was? Where at?
Yeah, right there. FT-16.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably where it sunk.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's the
Alright.
clue.
That's the clue.
Okay, so do we want to try to cross here, or do we want to cross here?
I say we go the long way, because we might discover more resources to craft more stuff.
And if
Yeah.
we're following the map,
Yeah,
the map says to go.
the map says to go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now is it 1 to jump all the way to here?
Yes.
Or can we jump into here?
1 to jump here and then take the challenge.
Correct.
Okay.
So before we do that,
Mhm.
we should decide if we want to try to hunt down here. Because we're probably not coming back.
We don't have anything to benefit us with
Yeah.
hunting.
So
the 30,
It's
the 30s are just like, I'm not too worried about it.
No.
okay.
Okay, so 1,
So we need to find out who's going to be primary on it.
well, we're all going.
How many
Yes.
successes does it take?
Who's active?
None. Well, no, first we need the movement. Oh, wait,
Cost
does it?
yeah.
one to move.
Yeah,
Cost
you're
1
right.
to move.
Okay.
But does it cost us 1 to move? We have
Yes.
the -1.
No,
But there's
because
not an explorer.
Oh, right.
we all move together, so
Okay.
it does cost us 1.
Okay. So,
We're all moving together, so we're
Okay.
all participating. Oh, there's the
Panpipe.
panpipes.
So who doesn't have inventory yet?
I have 1 inventory.
Mr. German, do you have anything in your inventory?
I could take it.
Okay. There you
Though
go.
it is an idea. We
It
still
is
have
an
to craft
idea.
it.
So
Oh, we need a hint.
I've got room for it.
So do I. Well, here you go.
Yeah,
That'll work.
so
What's it cost to craft?
Bamboo as ideal.
bamboo and vine.
Are we in Vine? I know we're in Vine right there, right?
Yeah, bamboo's right here. We can use vine because of the seaweed, but we can.
If Jeremy went, well, would you be able to jump to us over here?
No.
You can't go through.
Rough terrain.
You can't travel through that.
Well, if you go down here solo,
That would cost 1.
Then you can craft that for free.
Then craft it for free, and then it would cost me 1 to come back.
Just one?
Yeah.
It's a 2 right here.
Right, but I'd be moving back to where you.
Is that
all
a?
of you are.
But the vine is -1,
So
right?
it'd be
so
2.
it costs 1
2
either
or-
way.
So, but with the bamboo down here, it would be
No.
free to craft.
It costs
Yeah,
you
but
1
it
to move
costs
in,
move.
1 to
Right.
move in here, 1 to
One
move
back.
back is the cost of 2.
No,
so it's
0 to move back because he wouldn't bring us
No,
with him.
because it's normally a 2.
Oh, you're right. Then
So
yeah.
it's one. So it's the same
It's
cost.
2 either way, so I might
So
as
you
well.
might as well just build it right here.
Or I could wait until.
Because we might have more bamboo or something
there
over
may be
here.
a bamboo vine
True.
over on the other side.
Okay, let's jump across.
All right.
So that's a balance of 3 and with 1 success.
That should be fine.
We should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
A single
Okay,
success
who's
out of 3
leading?
cards.
Who's got good balance?
No one, but I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. So we get 3. We get a club. We get a curse.
So we got our 1 success.
Mhm.
Yep.
And
And then we
bolas, which are perfect for hunting.
Well, here. So,
we need foliage.
So we got our weapon and our hunting gear,
but we can only take
but we can
1.
only take 1.
Correct.
Wow, that is amazing.
But it's only a 1 shot.
Yeah,
deal.
discard after use.
Holy crap.
That's amazing for hunting.
Though there's the thing that if we put it on a card which also had aggressiveness on it,
It
Mhm.
could beef it up.
yeah.
Oh,
can
Yeah.
so you
use
get
it
multiple
multiple
uses
times.
out of it.
Well, not necessarily. No, because that's discard after use.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It would of the other item until you used it, and then it would decrease the durability again.
Okay.
Well, I cannot hold another idea.
The only person who can hold another idea is Tony.
I can hold it.
So take the balls.
Okay. Unless you want to discard something to take that.
No, I'm going to keep the remember.
Okay.
So that
So the
goes
club
into
go-
discard. We did pass,
Okay, so you could remember for the club too.
or I could
Yeah.
remember for my class skill. That's
Oh, yeah.
But first,
wait,
stop,
wait.
No, I was just
stop,
looking what it
stop.
was.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to pull it. I was just looking.
So
Oh.
we successfully crossed.
Put a 17 card.
Mhm.
And we all automatically move on to it.
Yes.
Okay. 17. A 30-foot long submarine is hanging from 2 cranes, keeping it above the surface of the water. There's not a soul in sight.
FT16, I think. Okay.
Oh, great. We all moved on to it. So we've got a, what's that? Is that a prey or something?
Mm-hmm.
An altar.
Prey.
Pray.
So we can pray for 1 energy cost, no chance of failure. Another explore for 1 energy cost, no chance of failure. Or a search the sub for free, no chance of failure. Let's go search a sub. 22.
Oh, what's that? 200 in there.
I think you need to be better at putting this away, man.
It was late.
Yeah, that's fair.
22. The cranes support the submarine above the water by chains attached to either end. Each chain runs through a pulley located at the top of the crane. Lowering and submerging the submarine obviously requires great precision and skill. It looks like a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
No, pull, push, lift.
Strength check.
Only 1 card can be drawn, and you need 1 success. And you don't want to fail that, it sounds like.
Right. That might be a good time to remember for a success card.
Or we can pray, or we can explore.
Oh, that's interesting. So if you use this, it changes this card. Now, admittedly, it's probably fine, because it's probably not going to get rid of the other stuff. It's probably
It's
just
going
going
to add on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
The add-ons are nice.
As long as you don't fail that check.
Want to remember for a guaranteed success?
Sure, I'll remember for a guaranteed success. Okay.
Do you want to get your card yet, Rico?
No, because that will only give me fire and something else.
Fire and the compass symbol, which is orientate.
Okay.
But that would fill up both of my slots.
Oh, your hands?
Yes.
Ooh.
So I think I'm just going to hold on to remember as
So
a
Until
wild
we know
card.
that's a thing.
So what's the resource down the corner? I think it's covered up. Is there any?
No.
No.
No resource.
There's no resources on this thing.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm going to do this, then... So if I go in, then I have to draw a card, and I cannot take it.
Okay, I can take either type, so I will go with you.
Okay.
But I am tired right now.
It's probably fine.
Mhm.
Okay, so I am going to do this, and Tony is going to assist me.
Curse.
Curse.
Okay. Well,
I should have gone with you.
Yeah.
you may discard this during the result step of an action you are involved in order to apply the
Yeah.
following effects.
I should have gone with you. Sorry.
Alright, so we return the terrain card we are standing on and replace it with a 24 card. Discard this.
Woohoo!
Making progress.
Yeah, you don't want to fail that check. Trust me.
The submarine is in the water. Now set off as quickly as you can. You never know what could happen.
Okay.
And we now have a Explore 37 option.
Yes.
But otherwise, the other two are the same.
So we did the free search that revealed the challenge, correct?
Yes.
So we can either pray or do that.
Explore.
Yeah, then we could, possibly progress the plot with the 37. Because basically that's what it's like, do the check, and then go search again, so you can probably do another check.
I'd like to do the Explore.
Which is this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well.
Anybody joining?
I will come with you.
Okay. Leadership. It's for me. I have a hand slot. Good. Present. What's a present?
Offer, coax, or tame.
Okay.
A bribe.
It's a 0 to 2 successes. Each involved character returns their tired and or frightened states. Each involved character that thereby returned at least one state may put one blue hand card from their hand on top of the action deck.
Oh, wow. So if you manage to deliver
You could
that,
guarantee yourself successes.
because you'd know what the stars were
Yeah.
for that. And you can return the tired or frightened statuses.
Yeah.
Each person who returns one. So I can use this to put a card on top.
Yeah, but that makes it a little bit more complicated and harder to do.
And we get 164.
164, sir.
Yes, we are playing giraffe people.
Hey, there are no L's in this table.
He's talking about how there's
Oh,
the
yeah.
long neck
Yeah, I
underneath.
get
Yeah.
You gaze upon the wide, endless ocean. The surf is rough and choppy, and the salty spray from the waves is enough to tell you that the water is freezing.
That seems to be a common theme.
Mm-hmm.
The swimming away... Oh, thank you. I'll read it here and then I'll move it. Swimming away will certainly not be easy. On the other hand, if you stay here for more than a few days, you will likely die. It'll take everybody 7 plus 11 successes.
Oh, shit. No, I don't think we're doing that.
Holy crap.
Alright, so it boils down to, do we want to pray?
Yeah.
Or do we want to just advance plot?
The deck's still pretty good.
We're to run low.
Them's famous last words right there.
Yep.
What does praying do something at that stupid discard pile? What's that?
Let's find out.
We'd have to try.
We'd have to pray in order to activate that, right?
Yes.
Activate
Or
what?
dig.
Oh.
The ability on the discard pile.
Oh, there's something here. Dig or pray. The active player may discard a card with the keyword Spectre that they have revealed without applying any related effects. In this case, they immediately take the 666 card.
So we'd have to have a Spectre card, right?
Correct.
Oh, and we have to do a grave.
Oh, there has to be a grave on the terrain card, which
There
there is.
There is.
Oh,
So,
Anyone have a Spectre card?
I do not.
I do not.
I do not.
I don't, it's a revealed Spectre card, not one from your hand.
Oh.
Oh, would be a revealed Spectre card.
A revealed card would be something that you just pulled out of the box,
Oh, which we have not.
which we have not.
So we could pray and we may get a Spectre.
Screw it, I'll pray.
Let's do it.
I'll join.
I'll join.
Give me a card here. What's it say?
Deadfall Trap.
Oh.
Well, that's,
No, it's good.
that's great for hunting.
Oh, wait, I need that. I need that badly, but oh, shit, it dumped one of my cards.
Yeah.
But no, someone else could play with me on my tiredness.
Hmm.
To clear my tiredness.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Who has an available spot to take it?
I
That's
don't.
the question.
I do.
So
Okay.
let's
I
give it
think
to-
I'm the only person who has
So
one.
let's give it to your wife.
So that is great for hunting.
It's great for hunting or for clearing tired.
Though
But
I cannot,
I prefer to clear my tired with leadership. So that's not really a problem.
though I
Right.
cannot craft it right now because I'm full up.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
You can slot
combine.
underneath.
Oh, right, yeah, and this is aggressiveness, which means I can slot it under the spiky conch.
And it would increase the durability of that item
By
Yeah.
1 or 2.
by the durability of the item.
Oh,
two.
so 2.
Wow.
Now,
That's
could you
actually not
slot
bad.
conch under it?
No.
Okay.
It has to go under the existing
But
item.
I can use both of them, basically, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
What does it cost to craft?
It costs 3,
Stone
minus
and
1
bamboo.
for a bamboo, minus 2 for stone.
Okay, we
Okay.
get 39.
Yeah, 39. Yeah, let's resolve it and then we can talk about that.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah.
Especially with his hunting.
No, I got crap hunting, remember?
No, but you can combine them.
I don't have hunting.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, it's a 7.
It's the lucky 7. You've got the bolas.
Oh,
Which is
right.
better.
I got the nice hunting. It does 7s and.
Yeah.
Okay. You meditate for a while, pondering the demise of the deceased while hoping to avoid their fate. Immediately after this is revealed, take the 666 card. You did it.
Woohoo!
Resolve it, apply the following effect. For each death card in the discard pile, randomly take 2 cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck.
Wait, we gotta resolve the actions first.
Resolve first.
Oh, and this provides stone.
Oh! And wood.
Yeah.
No, we don't
And bamboo.
No, not bamboo.
Is that wood?
That's wood.
It's
Okay.
wood.
That you can still make that deadfall trap
Yeah.
for cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper. Just
Okay.
1.
Choose your poison.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it says you have apparently
Oh, yeah, having a lot of fun.
a tormented spirit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a combat.
Woohoo!
2+ needs 7 success.
However, you may discard a card with the keyword Spectre that you have just revealed and draw another 666 card
Wait.
that has a Spectre keyword on it.
It needs 7 successes.
No.
No. Look at the discard.
Oh,
it's
yeah, I know.
discard pile
But I was
thing.
going to say, I have...
Trust me, this is a better way to go.
Okay.
Luckily, the veil quickly vanishes. Your instincts tell you that you have been lucky this time.
Nothing like digging up graves for crafting parts, yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh!
Nothing happened.
And that's why you pick that ability,
Okay. What
No.
ability?
the discard pile ability.
So this just goes away now.
Yeah.
Because there's
So-
a reverse side to that.
There's three different 666 cards,
Oh.
and you use this to basically avoid the big ugly Spectre guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now for each death card in the discard pile, if there are any.
There are the curses.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
For each of them, randomly take 2 cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck.
May I?
Yes, I'm just mixing it up a little bit.
Since
I
it
think
was
he's
my
trying-
action.
Discard.
I was going to have you draw them, but... Oh yeah, we have these little shelves to do that shuffling and stuff on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually really liking this. This is something I think I'd like to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll have a little spoiler.
So
For the
it's
start,
8
but-
cards total.
Yes.
Alright, I will shuffle those back into the action deck.
Do we get to see which ones?
Nope.
You can look at the discard pile and
Yeah.
see what's still there.
Okay, what do we still have here? Knowledge is power. A curse. Another curse. A club. A remember. Another curse.
So 3 out of 4 curses. 1 out of 4 curses. left?
Yeah, we got mostly it was.
Did the skill?
So,
Is my skill still in
Hold
there?
on.
Or did it go back in?
It went back in.
Sweet.
so I do believe that this song here will also remove the tired state, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
Oh, well.
So
Yeah, so
after you
does-
craft your,
Does this stay here, or does it go away?
that
It stays.
stays.
Okay.
Snowshoes and the 2-star.
So I think I probably ought to craft the deadfall trap.
Yeah, it'll free it up.
One.
Yeah. So 1. Oh,
And it's you.
so can I take this?
Yeah, you can take it.
Okay.
So you
Perfect.
crafted it. Now you can take it. No?
What is that?
Draw 3 additional cards, adding their success to their to your total.
Oh, yeah.
You may discard this during the result action.
Yes. So
Oh.
after you find out that you botched a draw, you can play that card to draw 3 more cards.
So this is now.
Can
at
you apply
4.
that to a lock?
Yes.
Oh, that's really nice.
All the lock means is that normally they say 1+, 2+, 3+. All the lock means is that you have to take the cards.
I'd say it's hard to say, Meat Bomb, about replayability. I don't think this is going to be highly replayable, but with six curses to go through, that's a decent amount.
So I've been through one curse, and the starting island, you're probably going to power through the starting island. I don't think that each curse starts you on this island.
Okay.
Different curses have different starting spaces.
Mm.
So I will say that I played through this entire curse, and I have not seen all of the island. And there are certain things that are only revealed if you are playing a certain curse.
Ah.
So even in places where you've been, for example, up here, if we were playing with a different curse, we would have had a different result from when we searched the body.
Interesting. Okay.
So there are some things that once you've played through once, you're going to know to do this or to not do that.
But it'll mix up a bit.
There is some mix up. And learning about the island and coming back and having that knowledge.
And remembering it and knowing what's going what way can help you.
Because this is the easiest curse in the game.
Okay.
So you would probably want to have that knowledge to go play the other ones.
All right, so
All
getting
right.
rid of your tired. How do we go about doing that?
I think we want to wait. Because if we use leadership, I can
Well,
use that.
no, I'm just asking for the viewers. How do we get rid of it?
Oh, I can basically you play an action of resting.
Okay.
And then you can play other stuff like my life jacket, which gives a bonus to resting, or various other cards which may help.
All right,
I
so
need
how many
2 successes.
Okay, so that's how you get rid of that.
Either
particular-
that, or we could use Oh Singing Madman would also be another approach, or you could use your leadership card, I think.
The thing about those, though, is those will remove tired effects from multiple people.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just
Yeah.
mentioning those are alternative ways.
All right, so what is the negative for having that tired out right now?
It's if something does negative for red hands, I take twice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just clarifying for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
There are cards that will force you to discard from your action deck for every red hand in your play area.
Okay.
And so
Which we basically already had.
which happened. But when those happen, the more conditions you have, the worse
the
it
worse
is.
it is. All right, so we are done crafting.
Mm-hmm. So I think we're going down 37.
Yeah, I think the only option we really
Unless
have
we
is
want to
that.
take the swim of death, which I don't think we want to do.
I think since we managed to get the damn sub in the water, I think that we're gonna go use the fucking sub to
Yeah, if
get
we didn't
across
get
the freezing cold water. Just
If you've
a
got
thought.
a submarine, use
You might
the
as well
submarine.
use it, right?
You gave me the wrong number.
Did I? Was it
37.
Oh, 37.
37.
Yeah, let's see this.
I like that the 666 card is bad.
Yeah, well, those are all the Spectre cards.
Stepping into the submarine, you see that the former occupants apparently took anything of use.
Bastards.
Entering the control room, you immediately check the remaining fuel. All you have to do is restart the engine and you'll be able to leave this blasted place. And we have gears.
Oh, yeah.
We have lots of gears.
So, like, it wants us to do some sort of hand action. I don't remember what this is.
Take
handle. And we need to spend 1 card. We don't need any successes, but...
We get a plus 12.
Plus 12.
Yeah,
So-
which means that we would go to 33 instead of 21.
Okay, let's reveal our card for the action.
Well, we don't need any success.
And we all have to take it because of the red staircase.
Yeah. So all of us are going. Wild Imagination. You may not take the following action unless there are experience points under the Satchel Journal, which we do have. It is a brain thing. Think compose self. 1 card, need 1 success. If you succeed, if you have learned from experiences, 000 and discard this.
Right. That essentially allows us to buy advanced skills for our experience points, but we have 1.
Oh.
So it's not useful right now.
Okay. So who has a hand?
Discard it, because that has to go to me.
It has to go to him.
Oh, it has to go to you.
So just discard it,
Okay, because you don't want it.
because I don't want it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So now it is, you said 33?
Yes.
Did these go away
No.
since we played them or not?
Does the card
sure.
say
It doesn't say discard.
Nope.
So, I mean, unless there's something special in the
33.
rules.
33.
Yeah, and it doesn't say anything under action
Cool. Yeah.
consequences.
So we keep those gears for now.
Okay. The submarine's engine rumbles to life and begins a steadily hum as it settles into gear. You pull away from the shore and leave the island without further delay. The control room is cramped and uncomfortable. Despite the noise from the engines and the head-spinning fuel smell, you are all too happy to be captain of the submarine, at least for a little while longer. 37 thumbs up.
Oh, that just means that this card comes from 37.
Oh.
Since you have to do math, they're basically saying, "Yep, you did the math."
Okay.
Because this comes from card 37.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
After navigating for about 20 minutes, you can suddenly make out the wild coast of the 7th continent in the distance. Luckily, the gauges indicate that you have just enough fuel to get there. Take 3 003 cards. Banish the 2 Metal Gear wheels.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Banished. Take those are 3s.
So we get experience point, experience point, experience point.
Mhm.
So we have 4. Return all cards on the board and in the past, and then banish the green 17 card.
A green 17.
A green 17 card. What are 17 cards?
This was the 17 card.
Oh. Okay. So that means all of these clear.
Yep.
Correct, because we are going to a new island.
Ah. Okay.
So hit me with the 17. I'll banish it.
And we need to clear
Oh,
these.
wait, this is the 24. So if you find a 17, give it to me and I'll banish it.
Oh, you already took the 17
Oh,
back.
yeah, because the 17 already went back. So,
Okay.
I thought that was the 9.
No, it was the 17, and then it got replaced when we lowered the sum.
Yeah.
That's right.
that's what's confusing.
Okay, we have to choose. Do we head north-northwest, north, or northeast?
Well, let us consult the map.
So if we consult the map, do we want to head north-northwest, north, or northeast?
I'm thinking dead north, because this
Yeah.
is where we were at, right? That little doohickey?
But it's going
Yeah.
a little bit west.
But northwest would be that way.
No, northwest would be that way. North-northwest would, yeah, it'd be a little bit more there.
Uh-huh.
So it's probably straight north?
Yep, I say north.
North seems reasonable.
132.
All right.
And
so
we probably want to cut here.
Yep. We can put 132 down and clear the map.
Okay. So we'll just see where that gets us.
And we can show how the save system works.
Okay. So 132. The area appears to be clear of any danger. However, a few fresh tracks suggest that some animals have passed through here recently. We end up here.
No, foliage.
Yeah, we got a little berry bush too. And we get the leaf. Now,
Yeah, foliage.
Yeah.
which you can make your herbal mixture.
You mean
Sure.
the thing that I already have?
Oh, shit.
Sure, I made it.
Yeah, too late.
Okay, so how do we pack this up at this point?
Okay, saving the game.
Oh, so this is now 2s. That's interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so that advances and gets more
We are
difficult.
moving to a new region. So move all. So just to do
Yes,
this the
most
right way.
draft person ever.
Yeah. So move all of the characters onto the new terrain card,
Which would be bloop.
and all the other stuff should be cleared.
Yeah, all that
Step
stuff is
number
gone.
1: discard all boards into the past except for the terrain card all character figures are standing on. So all this stuff gets discarded. These are in the satchel and they stay. Everything
Okay.
else just stack it up.
So yeah, those would have disappeared already.
Yeah. But normally, if we had stopped somewhere else, we would have lost all of these anyways.
Yes.
Which means you lose a little bit of your explorer if you quit out without
Right.
having just reached a spot that cleared it.
Right. That is true. Step 2: stack the remaining cards in the following order from the bottom up and put them behind the save divider in the game box. For each character, his or her character card with all the green, red, and blue hands underneath. Not your inventory.
Oh,
Just your hand.
you lose your inventory?
No, you keep your inventory,
Okay.
but you don't do that yet.
Okay.
All right, so then we stack all those up.
Are they actually stacked on top of each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Then the inventory. Oh wait, for each item in the inventory, one save card or okay. So yes, the inventory goes underneath your character card too.
Oh.
Sorry. I know how to
Nice.
I lie. So these are the cards that show you. So you put your current durability on the top and stack your cards
Oh, okay.
underneath. And I'll take mine back. I'll take my character card back too.
Is there another one of these?
Oh yeah, you need more?
Yeah, I need one more.
She's got 2 items, correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need one more.
Alright. I will take those out.
So, for example, for the viewers, my war paint had 2 uses left on it. So I'd put that on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
To signify that I had 2 uses left on that particular item.
Likewise, I have a bolas that still has a use, and then I have a life jacket that still has all 4 uses, and then I put my other cards on top.
So I have these go together with a 2 and a 3, but I'd already used one on the spiky conch, so it is a 4, and then this one I'd already used once, so it's a 2.
Alright, and then here's mine.
And what does the save area look like in the box?
There's just a little divider
Just
here.
dividers?
So it's like so it's just a divider like this that just sits in front.
So it's
Right.
signifies
Okay.
your save state.
So here is
Rico?
Okay, so that's all the character cards. Then you put on top of that the discard pile save card with all the discards underneath it. So I will find that.
Okay, so now I take the discard that I just took out, put that here.
You need the divider though, right?
I'm looking for
No,
the
we
save.
can put this on top, and then you put that on top of this, because there's a character right underneath.
Check the cards I handed you. I may have already given it to you. Underneath the, there they are.
this.
Ah,
So put the discard pile under that, and then put this under the action deck on top of that.
with the action deck on top of that.
Then stack up the satchel. Everything in the satchel, under the satchel. Put that on top of that,
Okay.
and then put the terrain card on top. And that is your save state.
Okay.
And then that just would all slot in the box.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Okay, well, thank you everybody for watching. If you have any questions, we'll do our best to answer them. You can leave them on YouTube or hit us up on our Patreon or wherever you want. And yeah, I think we might try to pick this one up.
Yeah, it was interesting. Of course, you know, if we do it, then we're going to be starting over from scratch. So, but in any case, thanks for joining us,
By the time we
guys.
get around to playing it, we won't remember a damn thing.
True enough.
Well, thank you very much, and have a good one.